Okay, guys, we need some fresh new ideas for the next Kamen Rider Revice form. Look, I can't keep giving you ideas based off of Kamen Riders. It's gonna get played out. Do like a Metal Heroes. I say Kabutak. I'll settle for Changerion. Changerion, you might as well pull Asakura out your ass for that one. Look. The real answer is simple. Icy hot. Icy hot. Icy hot. Look, they're already doing that in My Hero Academia. Why would we do that in our live action show? No. Shaq's doing the commercials. Shaq's doing it? Okay, cool. Yeah, it's in. It's in. Someone give this man a raise. Superhero Time is back again for 2022. This week's Revice kicks things off in a better way than it left us back in 2021. So, we've actually got a lot to cover, so let's go ahead and get started. George Kirizaki enjoying his time, stroking Gifu, as we get introduced to our first new character of the show, the director of Phoenix. And hey, look, we're moving up the corporate ladder on this one. Also, you know he's sticking around because they threw him into the intro. So he's good. He's not gonna get killed off in like an episode or two. Right? And when he comes in, it appears that his words are, pretty sound, but there feels like there's a shade of a nefarious plot building between both him and George, giving each other the look. So the A-plot this week surrounds Julio, or rather, Tamaki Go, when his friend Yosuke, from before becoming a dead man, is trying to save him, seeking help from Sakura to do this. We finally get some backstory on Julio. As it turns out, we get some good TCG action this episode, with a really good friendship being torn to shreds as the fourth Blue Eyes White Dragon in the world gets ripped by Seto Kaiba. Oh wait, wrong show. And there we have it, the birth of a supervillain. Over a ripped first edition Charizard card. I get it. I'd fight somebody too. He finds the Dead Man cult and gets sucked into the thirst trap of Aguilera, going from grade A geek to grade S simp, and relating the treacherous antics of his former friend to Ortega triggers Julio in a way we haven't seen before. Ortega, on the other hand, rocking his best Demon Slayer Muzan cosplay, talks to a hidden cultist to rebuild their numbers to get Gifu back, which happens in like 8 hours? Also, what's with these mannequins? Do they need to fill the room up but didn't have enough extras? Ortega, in the possession of the Gifu Vice stamp, is ready to create a new breed of Deadman. These new Deadmen triggered a transformation that looks pretty similar to the Gifu statue itself. However, their form is definitely a much more sinister looking version than the previous Deadman we've had. I actually really like the designs that they have for this one. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the undeads from Kamen Rider Blade. These Deadmen are called Giftarians. There is no longer a human host, as they only serve for food for the new Deadmen. Meanwhile, Iki, feeling guilty about killing future potential plot points with the 3 previous Deadmen, now wants a way to save Ortega, Julio, and Aguilera. With that, George has a new Vice stamp to give the Iki. But first, he's got to train for it. So we're going full isekai now. This show. So in a virtual training room, Iki and Vice face off against a data copy of Revi. The point of the training consists of Iki and Vice, instead of actually doing their own thing, actually learn to fight together. Whoa. It only took 17 episodes for them to figure out synergy. So now I've got some bad rain outside, so if you hear some extra shit in the background, that's completely the rain. So before moving on to the convergence of the plot lines, there is a few things we have to address. We get a potential Hiromi plotline, finally, as it appears that Julio takes notice to him in the fight in this episode, and he tries to lure him to do absolutely nothing. Because that's when Julio interrupts. Y'all gotta stop with this teasing. Oh yeah, the Ushijima plot from last episode? Out the window already. I guess we're still getting blue-balled on this one. Y'all really gotta stop with this teasing. Also, Genta's heart is as missing as he is in this episode. I need answers! Okay, so now we have the convergence of all the plot points as Sakura and Yosuke confront Julio in a losing battle, as well as Demons and Live struggling against the new Deadman and the cultists. It's then that in true Kamen Rider fashion, the hero arrives late. Iki shows up wearing my favorite pants yet again. Seriously, are these available to buy anywhere? Anyway, after terrible Kuga levels of CG transformation, we have Kamen Rider Revice hot. I mean, Revi gets Volcano Rex form, and Vice counterbalances with the Buried Rex form, finally. I guess since he's an egg now, he would be giving out Egg Vice. I'll let that one sit. I'll let that one sink in. They quickly show off their combination attacks and make quick work of the Giftarian, with a new vocal track that assists as well. Of course, Iki is stunned to see that, yeah, there's no saving humans made into Giftarians, and gets triggered by Ortega in the process. Man, Ortega's just pissing off everybody this week. So we're back to talking forms, because this week we've not only got a new Vice stamp, but we've got a new form. And with that Vice stamp, we also got a combination, and my wallet is already eyeing checking out websites just to add it to my cart. Since you need not just the new Vice stamp for this one, but the buried one as well. And I don't have that one yet. So let's just check Amazon. Nope, it's not on Amazon. How about Toei Collectible? Fuck, it's on back ordered. Oh shit, I can still pre-order the Demons driver though? Okay, let's talk the actual Revive form. I don't like it. Finally, a chance to get some red in the mix, but we instead get yellow and purple. What a letdown! The form itself is a downgrade from Buried Rex for me, as it just doesn't look as intimidating. Also, check out the weight distribution on the belt. I'm getting like mad Grand ZO vibes from this, except everything is on the right side as opposed to the left side. Oh my god. Vice, on the other hand, gets the real upgrade, now looking like discount Revive Buried Rex form. It's better, at least. I mean, look, realistically, we've had the build-up for this form for, what, one episode? My expectations weren't that high anyway. They probably just threw this thing together last minute. So they fixed some pacing issues that I had before, and I think they looked at everything that was set up the last few episodes and were like, whoa, we gotta chill. So they calmed down on the Ushijima plot. That's fine. The Hiromi plot. What's his plot anyway? And Genta. You know, I guess we'll address that eventually, right? Right? So they focused on developing some of the villains, which was well needed. This episode is not A levels, but I'm gonna give this one a B. It's almost there. It's almost at A level. And look, I enjoyed about learning about Julio and his previous life, as well as his introduction into the Deadmans. Although I wish we actually saw him discovering the Deadmans, or that point was at least explained better. But I guess they worked within their time constraints. The introduction of Phoenix's director was a good thing as well. I think we're really starting to see who the real villains of the story are here. Also, it seems clear that the Ushijima family was not always this strange. There's a tidbit in the episode where Sakura asks her mom about their house. And of course, the mom rejects any notion of there being a never-ending stairwell. So, color me surprised on that one. With that, we have a more grounded episode, and I feel it's really helping advance the narrative moving forward, without the overload that we've had the last few episodes. So I'm looking forward to how things progress from here. So what are your thoughts on this episode? Did you like the changing of pace like me, or did you prefer how it was going in the episodes prior? Also, do you like the new form? Not the biggest fan. Also, are we just getting too many forms too soon? Let me know in the comments below, and I will catch you later this week with my Dawn Brothers first look reaction. Because once the subs are out for the latest Zenkaiger, I will watch that, record my reactions, give my thoughts on it. Zenkaiger, on the other hand, will be getting a full series review because of the way the narrative structure is set up. So look forward to that, and until the next Revice review, there is always more Kamen Rider. You just have to find it.